It's over, nigga.
6,
Give me a reason.
5,
Get me.
4,
Take it over, nigga. Let me make it clear. We really know that's the way it is. I'm about some fire ride. Take for the ride. Dead on the ride for it. People be on the ride. It's over, nigga. Come on. Knock it where it is. It's over. That's the way it is. I watch your mouth. You know we gon' make it block. I'm gonna keep talking about my whole life. You niggas like TikTok, yeah. Say what you want. So I'm throwing it out.
very tight.
The clock and what I'm so fire. Ain't working. They gon' think that you live a lot. We ain't got no pigs. We run it all. We make you stop. We knocking on the door for understand. You know we gon' pick the locks. We get them deal for real. Every day while y'all just say watch. We making enemies. Our first stores run no left on our eyes. One time when I rock out, I'm like David with a slingshots. I'm putting attachments on everything. Y'all want me connected down. This drum got 50 unreleased hits. You don't want to be the next to drop. I put them in a box and make that shit double wood. You don't want to be the next to fly. Yeah. Niggas feeling themselves. Get a shot with something bigger pot. Can't fit you, but your man's in it. Just tell him get a bigger box. Cause I'll put you in one and knock you out one. Call him a nigga knock. I'll put your song on, coming on you, and then tell you that shit was hot. It's soldier, nigga. Just give me a reason. Fuck bitch, get me. Fuck bitch, with me. Take it over, nigga. Yeah. Let me make it clear. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I'm about some fire ride. Whole team for the ride. Nigga dead on the ride, boy. Nigga beat no survive. It's over, nigga. Come on. Okay, where it is. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. It's over, nigga. Coming in the boss. So my niggas that is one town. Already ready to cross. They want to shoot big, boy. Big nigga deep for it. Got the niggas stay to whisper. Cause you with us so against. Can't stop to the zone out. All day give a pitch. They come on my head, I'm giving them lead. The preacher give them a scripture. Flow cold style vicious. Niggas sweeter than the missus. Got so much cold. Put them on your roof, Merry Christmas. Bring hither and slay him. Got the block, got the book of loot. Keep it stick like Dumbledore. Play dumb, I'ma let it up. Call my gun Harmon. Call my main bitch better book. He the truth from a nigga proof. Got stripes like me. Hit his ass like a Louisville. Hit him low, then I hit him high. Bring him home to the umpire. Get him bars like Wi-Fi. Turn the booth to a bonfire. Little bitch, I'm a live wire. I ride like a car tower. What's on mine when I ride by? It's over, nigga. Just give me a reason. Fuck bitch, get me. Fuck bitch with me. Take it over, nigga. Yeah. Let me make it clear. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I'm about some fire. Whole team for the ride. Nigga dead on the ride, boy. Nigga beat no survive. It's over, nigga. Come on. Okay, where it is. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I heard they coming for blood, I'ma be coming for more. Give me the floor, they better come with a mop. I'ma be making it blow. Nigga, I'm raw, swallow the hammer like four. Follow my ops in the wall, tell I'm a fool. I'ma be bombing these lanes, understand I'm a fool. I've been there, trying to get back in the street, trying to get back on my feet. Next time I read, check out we came from the east. Wait till my dogs are released, heard they was asleep. So we gon' wake them up, put them up in the catalog. We'll take them up, take on everybody that keep burning up. I'm singing night, changing up in my soul. Hit on my cellular phone, tell me what living he on. I take that scholar, he on the person of power. Homie ain't really that strong, I'm like a dog. Better yet, anything I keep a laying head on my pinky ring, I keep a shield. When you see everything, keep for the free. Symphony, let it sing.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Yahbashim Yahushua Barakatham to all the brothers, Yahweh Shemal, Latham Bashem Yahushua to all the sisters. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth, we've been defending the truth, and we've been saying that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Today is the Lashawan Qadash. Every Friday, we go into the Lashawan Qadash, and we go into the scriptures. We break down scripture for scripture, right? Verse for verse. We go into the Hebrew, and we also go into the into the writing, right, in the pronunciation of the Hebrew, which is God's given language to so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That is our ethnic language, right? The English, Spanish, and whatever French, any other language that Blacks and Latinos, so-called Blacks and Latinos speak, was forced upon them by their enemy. So we're taking back our language, the language that these bastards speak, right? And I'm referring to the so-called Jewish man, right? They don't speak the ancient Hebrew. They speak um, Yiddish, modern Hebrew, which is a language that's made up of Hebrew with German language, right? That's not the pure language. They speak a bastard language, a language that's made up. So we're here to go back, get back into our roots. That's why it's so important, because the Hebrew is part of your identity, right? Today I'm running a little late, so we're just gonna go into the verses. We're gonna start off on Genesis, the 14th chapter, verse 7. We'll go right into it. These are the verses that we're going to go into tomorrow's Sabbath service.
And, I'm trying to get some food right now. I'm hungry. I'm starving already. Bye, Koda.
Country. Amalekites, and also Amorites. Amorites that live in Isaiah. All right, so I'm gonna read Genesis 14 and 7. And it reads like this: and they returned and came to Emishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites, and dwelt in Hazon Tamar. Right, so this is the war between the kings. Right, so this is Abraham So like, let me see. Let me get a little bit of context. So this is when Abraham. So like, let me. So yeah, So this is the War of the Kings, right? So they return. So it says, and they returned and came to Amishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of Amalekite. Amalekites today would be the so-called Jewish men, and the Amorites. The Amorites would be the nation of the Japanese, right? So we go into the Hebrew. Let me pull this on the. Let me share my screen with the Blue Letter Bible, just so you could get a view of what I'm looking at. Let me make this larger. Here we go. So here we have Wa Yashabah. The Wa is and, right? Wa is a preposition that means and. Every time you not every time, but when you will see a Wa before a root word, it would mean and it also would mean. Let me pull my notes. So like it up here, I have my notes. So Wa means and, right? Wa and Wa Shabah. So the root word is Shawab. When you look it up, we pull it here. Shawab, Strong's 7725. Shawab, return. Right, biblical usage is to return, turn back. So let's go back. And they return. Wa, ya, Shabbat. Wa, again, and Yaba, Yaba'a. Bawa'a is a root word. Bawa'a is to go in, enter, come, go, come in, right? And came, Al is to. The word here in mishpat is ayun, masha pat. So we have ayun, mashapat. Hawa'a. Here we go. Hawa'a, which is right here, Hawa'a, which is which. This, he, which, who, such were in. That, him, same. So let me see. So which, here we go. Hawa'a, which, Qadash is Kadesh, which is Qadash. South of Judah. This is a city that's south of Judah. And smote. Wa and Yakan. So the word, so like the root word would be Naka. Naka is the root word. Let's see, Naka. So Yaka, Naka. It means to smite, slay, kill, beat, slaughter, stricken, given, wounded, right? To to strike, smite, right? To unalive, smote. And smote, ath, all. Ath means, tells you right here, it is a direct object maker. So the object maker is this country. Everybody that's in this country was unalive. All in the Hebrew is cow, country, Sadah. Go to the Strongs. Sadah is country land. Right? So country. Of the Amalekites. Ha is the. I ma la kwaya. I malakwaya is the Hebrew word for Amalekite. Amalekites. I ma la kwa. So it comes from the root word I malakwa. So like a I'm malak. I'm malak. Root word or etymology is I'm malak. Amalek. Right, to refer to them as a people, it is I ma lakwaya. So like a I'm malakya. I'm malakya. I'm malakya. Those are the so-called Jewish men, Jewish people. I'm malakya. Wa and gum. Gum. Gum is also, as, even, right? Also, even, indeed, moreover. Also. Ah. So again, ah, which we have here, ah, which is a direct object maker. So when it's speaking about the smoke, the unaliving, the ah is all the Amalekites of this country. Same thing here. And also, ah, referring to the Amorites. Ha, Amaria. Salakia. Amaria are not the. I'm thinking about Ammon. Let me look this up. Let me just double check. So like the Ammonites, the Amorites are not the same people as the Amorites. I got it confused. So the Amorites are not the Japanese. Right, so the Amorites, which would, so the word for Amorites is Amaria. Amar. You see, there's no root word. So Amaria is Amorites. Ha is the Amorites. Amaria. Ha Amaria. Ha Yashab. So Yashab means to dwell, inhabit, inhabitant, abide. So that dwell, ba is in, right? Ba, in, ha, taza, so like a tazat, ha, taza, tazan, ha, tazan, thamar, ha, tazan, thamar, ha, tazan, tamar, thamar. So like a ha, tazan, thamar. So it's an Amorite city. Let's get the next verse. Verse 8. So we're going to go to verse 8. All right, I downloaded the app, the Blue Letter Bible, so I can have it on my phone. You know, I live around a Jewish community, and I slave by a Jewish community. You know, and I wear my shield at the slavery, and you know, I always get questions, and just to you know, prove to them that they are not, that they're not the Jewish men, and also that they don't speak the ancient language, right? They are dumbfounded. So verse 8, that's why it's important to learn how to be able to read the Hebrew. Right, like the other day, I was helping this Jewish man, and he was on the phone with someone, and he got off the line, and then he started asking me what I think about the war that's going on out there with the Palestinians. You know, I'm at the slavery. I don't have a comment. You know, but we started dialoguing, and I ended up asking. He tried asking me, well, you've been to Israel, and I asked him, there's a Chinese man that's born in America has never been to his father's home. Does that stop him from being, a Chinese man or a Japanese man? He said no, right? So he understood what I was trying to tell him. So I asked him, what makes you Jewish? And he said that, he's Jewish by his mother's side, not from his father's side. So, just to cut the conversation short, I asked him if he was familiar with the Torah, in which he said he was, right? So I asked him to read Numbers 1 and 18. And I was trying to read it for him. So he cuts me off and he starts reading it into Yiddish. And he's like, I could read pretty fast, right? And I was like, you can read pretty fast, but did you understand what it says there? Right? So when I pointed out that it says that you should declare your pedigree, your bloodline by the house of your father, he didn't have a response. And I told him, well, you just told me that you're Jewish by your mother's side. So are you really Jewish? Are you really a Jew? And I told him that, that's what makes him a Jewish, that he's not really a Jew. So, it is an amazing thing to be able to read in the Hebrew because, they can no longer push their lies. We're no longer ignorant. we have, let's see, and then out. Bring without the king, alive, the king of Saddam, Saddam, Sodom, and the king and the king of Gomorrah, Gomorrah, and the king of Malak, and the king of Admah, Malak, and the king of Zeboim, Zeboim, and the king and the king of Bela, the same the same are they join Athman with them. Athman with them, battle, battle, and Bel. Siddim. All right, so this is verse 8, and it reads, and there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same is Zoar, and they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim. All right. So I'm gonna read it in the Hebrew real quick. So we have Waya Tazaa. Waya Tazaa, Malak, Saddam, Wa Malak, Imorah, Wa Malak, Adamah, Wa Malak, Tazabayayam, Wa Malak, Balai, Hawa'a, Tazair, or it's like a Tazair, Wa Ya'ai, so like what's that word? Wa Ya'ai, where am I at? Waya'iraka, Athma, Malachma, Ba, Amak, Amak, Hashadyam. Let me pull this in the blue letter. We're gonna go over this. So we gotta take the forward line, take out the vowel. So wa means and, right? Yataza'a, there went out. So the root word is yataza'a. When we look up the root word, let's pull the root word. It means out, forth, bring, come, proceed. To go out is the biblical usage. So here, when you have the KJV translates Strong's, which is the word H3318, in the following manner. So out in the context of out is used 518 times. Forth 411. Bring, come, and so on. It tells you how many times, but the most out is 518, forth 411, right? And it starts to go down miscellaneously 53 times. So the biblical usage is to go out, come out, exit, go forth. So here it's saying, and there went out, right? So to go out. The king. So the word in the Hebrew for king is malak. Malak, right? Don't have to look it up because Malak is always going to mean king of Sodom. So Sodom in the Hebrew is Saddam. Saddam is Sodom in the Hebrew. That's that city. And the king, so we have Wa, which means and, Malak, king. And the king, Gomorrah, is Imara. Imara is Gomorrah, which is another city, right? These were cities that were destroyed with fire and brimstone for their wickedness. What type of wickedness? Um, you could imagine the wickedness that goes on in America, which is, they push the community, the alphabet community, right? A lot of that going on. So here we have the twin city in evil with Saddam, right? So it is a twin city in evil. So both these cities are evil, both destroyed in judgment by God with fire from heaven of iniquity. There was a lot of simple acts being committed in these cities. Wa is and Malak. Again, Wa Malak means and king, right? And king and the king. Adamah of Admah. Adamah is another city. So let me let's see what the blue letter says about the city. City in Siddim Valley. So it means red earth, earthly, a place near Dead Sea. So just for a geographical location, it is a place near the Dead Sea. Wa, Malak, and king. Tazab, Yayam. Tazab Yayam. So the root word is Tazab Ayam. And root word Tazabaya. Tazabaya. Let's see what this root word leads us to. Tazabaya. Just the name of the city, which means glory, beautiful, right? Beauty, glory. Just a city that was named for its beauty or its glory. Wa Malak and king Bala'ai. Bala'ai, let's see where the city. The root word Bala'ai. Destruction. King of Edom. First son of Benjamin. Okay, let's see. A swallowing, devouring, a thing swallowed. Right, Bala'ai. Bala'ai, Hawa'a, Hawa'a, Hawa'a is that the same. It says the same, he, she, third person. Okay, I gotta get the breakdown on this. Right, but as the same, right? It could mean that, him, same, this, he, which, who, such were in. Same, right? Same. The same is taza'ir. Taza'ir, right? So bala'ai is the same as za'ir. Let's see. Taza'ir. Let's see. Let's see. So the meaning of za'ar is to be or grow insignificant, grow small, insignificant. That's what taza'ar means. There's a city named insignificant, and they join. So why is an ya'ai rakad. So ya'ai rakad. So Iraq is the root word, which means array, order, prepare, export, value, compare, direct, equal, estimate, furnish, ordain, to arrange, set, or put, or lay in order, set, array, prepare, order. Times I cut. So let's see. When you look at this order. So it says, and they join. Let's see. So here we have it. Join battle. Right? Strong's definition. Iraq tells you to set in a row, arrange, put in order. So this is like a military attack, right? Like a defense strategy, right? Put the battle self. We're speaking about in battle, so they join, and as we get the other Hebrew word, it'll tell you, right? Join battle. So let's go back, right? And they join wa ya I. So like wa ya I ra ka wa ya I ra ka. Waya Iraka. There we go. Waya Iraka. Athma with them. And we have battle. Malakma. So they join themselves in a military structure to battle. So Malak, Salaka, is Lakam, okay. Malakma, which means war, battle, fight. So war 158 times, battle 151 times, fight 5 times, warriors. Right, so it's battle or war. Battle, war. Here we have it. Outline, biblical usage. Battle, war. Oh, Salakia. Let me, I pulled the wrong. It was a different page that came out. Okay, so here we have, so you can understand what I was seeing. Right, so war 158 times. Battle. Malakma, a battle, war, right? Battle, war. So they join themselves in battle. Ba is in. I mock. Veil. I mock. So veil, valley, veil, dale, valley, open country. Let me see the definition of veil. Veil means valley. So they join themselves in a valley. Let me. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Veil moved up right here. So valley, right? Veil, which is a valley. In valley or veil, ha is the, shada yum, ha shada yum. So ha shada yum, so shada yum. Shada yum is siddim, field or plain. but it is a place. It's a place, a valley in Palestine. So Siddim is a valley in Palestine or Philistine. Let me get the next verse. Young P. Khan is if you still watching, this is Paleo Hebrew or ancient Hebrew. The minority of the Hebrew word has more than one meaning to it in English. Khan. That has more than one word. I mean, more than one meaning uh, in the Hebrew. Right. That's why when you look at the let's see. Let's go to this word, which is the word. It was a word that it said, or war. I mean, battle. Malakma. Let me put that. This is for the sister Olivia. Right. When we look at the word battle, Malakma. It tells you how many times it was used for war, for battle, fight times, war. So this is a different word. Well, let me look at it. Warriors. Um, Aisha. Malakma. Okay, so like I'm not gonna look into that, but right. So let's see another word. There's another word that I saw that has more than one meaning. Okay, maybe not here, but I think it was the last scripture, verse 7. There were some words that had more than one meaning, right? But we'll go to the next verse, and if it pulls it up, I'll demonstrate it. We're gonna get the next verse, verse 9. So this is verse 9 in the English. Genesis 14 and 9. With Shedor, so lucky for my pronunciation. Shedor Laomer, the king of Elam, and with title King of Nations, and Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Ariak, king of Elisar, 4 kings with 5. So let's get that in the Hebrew. Let me just read this. Av Ka Salaki. Ka Kadar La'imar. Kadar La'imar. Kadar La'imar. Malak Ayalam. Right? Ayalam is the so-called East Indians. Ilam. So like a Ayalam. Wafa Salakia Watha Da'al Malak Gayam Wa Amarapal Malak Shana'ar Wa Ayarak Malak Alasar so like an Alasar Ara Arabai Mashalakium, so like a Malakium Ha okay, got this one right here. Ha Hamasha Ha Hamasha 5 Hamasha. You get that in the blue letter. Verse 9. Forward line. Check out the vowels. So we have is with. All right, let's look it up. Av, with, near, together with. With, together with. So with Shador, we'll say Kador Laomar. In the Hebrew is Kadar La'imar. Kadar La'imar. Let's see what that means. Kadar La'imar. Handful of sheaves. Malak, king of Elam. Malak, Ayalam, Elam. Those are the so-called East Indian nation. Ayalam, Malak Ayalam, king of Elam. Wa is an title. So it's Fa, the Owl. Fa the Owl. Fa the Owl. Let's see what it says. Fa the Owl, great son. With Fa the Owl, Malak, Gayam. So the root word is Gaya. Gayam is Gaya is nation. Gayam is nations. Wa and Amarpa. Amarapa. Amarapa. Sayer of darkness, fall of the Sayer. And Amraphel. So that's a man. Amraphel. Malak, king. Shanai. Shanar means country of two rivers. Wa and Arayak. Arayak. Malak. So this is a king. Arayak, Malak, Alasar, king of Eleazar. Arab, it's like Arabai. The root word is Arabai. Avabai means 4. Four kings. So Malakium, root word is malak, which is a singular. Malakium is plural. A with ha, ka, ka. It's like a kamasha, kamasha, and it is from the word kamash, kamash, kamasha, kamash, which means 5. Right, with that, let me see. There's a little more questions. But Khan, just going back to the sister's question, Olivia, majority of the Hebrew words do have more than one meaning. This depends on the usage that is being used. Let's see. With that, I'm gonna go over these. I'm gonna go over the security announcements. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she may get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After 6 months, so like after this six-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8 through 10 means 10. In the Hebrew, ma'ashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The upcoming holy convocation is the memorial of the trumpets, which is October 2nd. So start planning for that feast, for that high holy day. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black: boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. And with that, the water for tuning in. Class dismissed.